Hello and welcome to No, this is not Quartzsite. I'm actually up in the Prescott National Forest. Just ran up here for an overnighter, hanging out with my friend Rosie and her dog Mojo. Met them a couple weeks ago out in this area, and she needed a friend and I needed to check my mail. So it's like, let's put those two things together and I'll come out and help you. So we got our stuff done. We looked on the map. It's like, yeah, that looks like a interesting boondocking area. And then we start getting closer and realized it's in a controlled burn. For those of you that have never been in a controlled burn, they do that. They just go around to little spot areas and burn stumps and let them sit there and smolder. And these are everywhere. I mean, the sky has a pretty good patina of smoke to it. Let's come up here. You can see some coming up from behind us over there. There's loads of smoke over there. I mean, we had to drive through all this stuff to get to this camp area. And more over there. Oh, dudes, yeah. So we are surrounded by smoldering flames. Well, not flames, just smolder. It's kind of cool. I mean, you don't see this every day unless, you live out here. This is definitely something I've only seen in Arizona, is these controlled burns, at least this summer. But I went to several other states. See it from that side, not so much smoke in front of it. Yeah, so they come out here, they torch them, they hang out, they watch stuff. As we were coming in, a group of them were going out, and I stopped and asked them if we were crazy to come up here. They're like, nah, it might be a little smoky, but that's all. And they're right, it's a little smoky. Because, you just got little spots here and there smoldering. All this was burning earlier. Kind of can't help it. But they keep a good eye on it, and they have their trucks. I mean, it's always right alongside a road, so they have their trucks. They come up and they can burn and squirt and be safe about it. And we passed a number of dispersed camping sites along the road on the way up. But by golly, they were all really way smokier than this. I mean, those guys must have gone in and said, hey, campsite, torch this place. And oh man, yeah, they were just way too smoky and smoldery. But we found this one, and it's not so bad. I'm just staying for the night, heading back tomorrow. And Rosie's not sure if she's going to stay or not. She'll probably go find someplace else. It's okay, but it's not super level here. And it's actually, with all the driving, further from Prescott than we thought it would be. So, and she needs to be able to go into town to handle some business. That's Mojo. Is that the sweetest doggy ever? She's a dork, actually, but she is sweet. Okay, I am going to sign off here, and we're going to scrounge up some dinner before it gets dark. So, from Prescott, Arizona, or the National Forest at the very least, Shutterbug out. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Prescott. We left the forest actually about maybe 3 hours after I recorded that earlier video. We had a sandwich and just shoved it in our face, and then went for a little walk, because as the light went down, the flaming stuff became more visible. So we're taking walks and going, okay, how big is that little spot fire? And how big is that little spot fire? And how about that one? And then all of a sudden, I don't know if the wind shifted or what, but the smoke just went, phew. Our visibility dropped to 10 feet. When we were standing in camp, we couldn't see the trees, much less the flames that might be in between those trees. Eyes burning, can't breathe. It's like, let's get the hell out of here. One of the fun things about weekends, because it was a Friday night, campgrounds fill up on Fridays. We pulled into one that she was thinking of that wasn't too far away. And the camp host comes up, because we were sitting there doing a recon. It's like, oh crap, what do we do now? Because this place is full. And he said that every place on the mountain was full. These guys, camp hosts, they talk to each other. And that
There was not a campsite to be had on that mountain. Well, there was one, the one we abandoned. You know, you didn't need to breathe or have eyes. You could have hung there. They really should have shut that area down. They did shut it down 3 days prior, apparently, because of smoke and such. They should have kept it shut down and never allowed us to even go up there, or said, "Oh, you should be okay. It might be a little smoky." Dudes, not a good answer. Not at all. That was kind of scary. She was freaking out. She does not like to be hanging out near flames. I can kind of dig that. But since the dudes weren't, freaking out about it, I figured if they're okay, it might be okay. Let's hang out and see. No, dudes were wrong. Those little, they had flaming stumps that would have been great if they'd have cleared the area around them and over them, like you're supposed to do for campfires to keep them from getting out of control. But no, you got a stump right next to a tree, right underneath overhanging branches, next to a dead thing, and it's just burning away like crazy. It's like, how much of this are you going to catch? And what's that going to catch? And nope, we bailed. He let us know that, there was nothing out there, but this Walmart, particular one in Prescott, isn't too noisy or too busy at night. It's a little more out of the way than the ones closer to the highway. So we came out here. She went and got a couple of glasses of Coke and came over here with a bottle of rum. Not a whole thing, mind you. There was maybe that much. Oh, she's still sleeping. It's after 9. Well, she was up until well after 3:30, because that's when I finally texted her and said, "Chick, turn down the music. I'm trying to sleep over here." Oh, she got bombed last night. But she needed it. Oh my God, she has had the worst month, year, few years. Yeah, and she really needed to just cut loose and have a good session of Goofy. Apparently, she hasn't had this much fun in decades. I had to chase her out of here at 2 a.m. because we were partying in here because, it's the party van, right? Yeah, 2 a.m. It's like, "Chick, I need some sleep and I gotta pee." I'm out. I kept her dog. Hi, Mo. Yeah, Mojo right here. Just chilling on my bed. She slept up in my front seat. Because while we were hanging out back here, she was just all comfy up there. And when it came time to kick her butt out, I didn't have the heart to kick her butt out too, because she was comfy. So me and her is hanging out. We already went out and she took a pee, so that's a goodness. Just trying to figure out how we're going to wake up Mommy. Because left to her own devices, she will sleep probably till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. She's had a long day yesterday, which up really late. Man, she's going to have a hangover. Bad. So I think how I'm going to wake her up is I'm just going to do a little squeeze on the horn. I mean, she's just 3 feet away right there. That should do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I lean on that thing? Or it wasn't me. What? Yeah, that's going to be about the only way to roust her, is to just a little squeeze on the hooter, as it was. See if that gets her up enough to go, "Oh crap, look how bright it is out here." We're bored, aren't we? Yeah, you can only eat your butt so much. I'm not eating her butt. I just refuse. Not going to eat mine either. I'm not that flexible. I could barely change my mind in flexibility department, but I'm not eating mine. But nope. So that's the day. Running away from massive smoke. I mean, that was nuts. Just in a matter of minutes, it's like, "Oh, dude, we need to get out of here." And yeah, we got this snazzy joint here. Hi, Walmart. I mean, I hate Walmart. Don't get me wrong. The Walton family, what they do to their employees, and all that. But shit's cheap. Really cheap. So you have to shop there if you're on the road. You got no choice. Walmart, Home Depot. I hate Home Depot too. Oh my gosh, I hate Home Depot. And yet, I'm in both of these stores all the time getting, supplies or more magnets or more hooks or, stuff to make my situation more livable. Yeah, I've had to suck that up. But I don't go crazy in there. Not giving them all my wages. Oh, that's funny. I haven't worked, what, 12, 13 years? I don't have wages. Oh, I'm going to sign off, go get her butt up, have some breakfast, and then drive back to Quartzsite because it's a good 3.5 hours from here, depending on traffic and which way I go. I'm definitely taking the freeways this time because on the way out here, I took the shorter time route, but it was like 20 miles an hour, switchbacks and hairpins. And it's like, dude, I'm not in the mood to do that. I just want to get on a road and go, and go, and go, and there I am. And I can do that. So I'm going to. It might take me up to 4 hours, depending on when I can get her up, because if I hit the more metropolitan areas around quitting time. Wait a minute, it's Saturday. It's no quitting time. Yay! I don't have to worry about a rush hour on the way out of here. Cool. I still have to get out of here. Chick, I'm going to wake your butt up. So this is Shutterbug begging you not to be normal, darlings. Normal. Don't do it. Don't even think it. Spread that weird stuff around. People love the weird stuff, whether they admit it or not. They love the weird stuff. It's out of the ordinary. It's unexpected. It's necessary. So go out there and weird the crap out of people. And I will catch you back in Quartzsite. Shutterbug.